Princess Kate and King Charles' private lunch meeting at Windsor to discuss the Prince of Wales's public announcement of her cancer diagnosis and treatment received an outpouring of support from everyone. And now she's also receiving support from her own family. After the video was posted, a Buckingham Palace spokesman stated that King Charles was extremely proud of Catherine for her courage in speaking out. And it turns out, King Charles hosted a private lunch for the princess at Windsor Castle shortly after the news was announced. On this week's A Right Royal podcast, host Andrea Calamano and royal editor Emily Nash discussed at lunch and the chaos that followed Kate's cancer diagnosis. Speaking exclusively as a guest on this week's episode, royal author Robert Hardman said, "As soon as the princess recorded the message, she went round the castle and had a private lunch with we don't know what was discussed. But it was clear the king was very interested in her and I think he wanted to make sure she knew that. She and William had to face a lot of problems, and the king wants to make sure he helps her in every way he can." The two men grew closer after overlapping stays at the London hospital, where King Charles was initially treated for an enlarged prostate and was later found to have cancer. Buckingham Palace said the king had remained in close contact with his beloved daughter-in-law throughout the past weeks. Robert told Andrea and Emily that the experience of cancer will be very different for the king than for the Princess of Wales. For a young mother who is very healthy and active, this is on a different level to anyone else. Must face this disease at the end of their lives, as the king is facing at the age of 70. In her video, Kate addressed the shock diagnosis following her abdominal surgery in January, but emphasized that she was on the road to recovery. "I get healthier every day with how to focus on the things that will help me heal my mind, body and spirit." Kate's support system will be vital to her recovery in the coming weeks. The king shared a private lunch with his daughter-in-law shortly before she shared an update on her health with the world. Kate Middleton may not have attended Easter with the royal family while she was undergoing cancer treatment, but King Charles received well wishes on his daughter-in-law's behalf as he walked out of the church. The King and Queen Camilla took part in a surprise post-church walk at St. George's Chapel at Windsor Castle on Sunday, where one person blessed Kate. "Best wishes to the Princess of Wales," said a woman holding a Welsh flag and wearing colourful Welsh festival clothes. "Thank you very much," the king replied in a video shared by Rebecca on Twitter. King Charles, who is also undergoing cancer treatment, makes this an unprecedented time for the British royal family, with two senior members suffering from cancer. The king shared his positive outlook on his health on Sunday, while meeting another member of the public after Easter Matins. "Please get well soon, Your Majesty," a woman said to the king as she shook his hand. With a slight smile, King Charles replied, "I'm trying my best." As both King Charles and Princess Kate were navigating their cancer diagnosis, the two met for a private lunch on day 213. Just one day before Kate revealed an update on her healthier self with the world. Royal biographer Sally Bedell Smith said, "The king has always had a very good relationship with her. I don't think it's too presumptuous to say that she's like the daughter he never had." The king shares William's urge to protect her. "They are in this together, Kate and the king." Buckingham Palace said the monarch was very proud of Catherine for her courage in speaking out about her cancer news. Easter falls 9 days after Kate released a personal video message to announce that she was undergoing cancer treatment, and that her family would likely spend the weekend privately at home. Kate mentioned her husband and children several times in her self-penned speech, giving insight into how her young family has been top of mind during this time. The Princess of Wales said she and William took time to explain everything to George, Charlotte and Louis in a way that suited them and asked for time, space and privacy for her family when she was done treatment process. Kate explained that she is receiving preventative chemotherapy after tests following abdominal surgery in January discovered that cancer was present. "My work has always brought me a deep sense of joy, and I look forward to being back when I am able, but for now I must focus on making a full recovery," Kate said from her seat on a bench in the garden of Windsor Castle, before a row of bright yellow daffodils, a symbol of hope for those facing cancer.